J, like when Holly J was like, hey, let's hang out, and she's like, sorry, gonna ditch you for my boyfriend forever, bye. Like,
I mean, it's not, it's in character,
it's
for
on
her,
brand for Anya,
but it's just still like, why? It's still disappointing.
That is for damn sure.
I
just want her to be better.
Yeah, I don't know if she will be.
I don't either.
But then I think we're in another dream.
Yeah, because at first I was like, is this real or a dream? The smoke is confusing. And then it was like very obviously a dream.
And I don't remember what happens in the dream, but I was like, oh my God, these dreams are getting out of control. I think she's just like with Declan again, right?
And like he and Holly J are fighting and Holly J storms off. And then Declan comes over and he's like, something, you're the only one who understands me, whatever like a cliche line is. And then like kisses her and then she wakes up.
Right. Oh my God. And then because she's sleeping like on a couch in the set or something. And then he comes over to her and I don't remember what they were talking about, but she fucking bites it or she kisses his neck.
Oh my God. So he's like, can you show me the props? And she's sure. And she's like showing him the trees and he's like leaning into the trees and he's like, these look so realistic. Is this real moss? And then
she kisses his neck.
My goddamn nightmare happens and she kisses his fucking neck. And he just like stands straight up and he's like, did you just kiss my neck? And she was like, oh, and he
just walks away.
He just walks away. He honestly, he handles it so much better than I would expect most teenage boys to. Yeah, like so many teenage boys would just like flip out, I feel like. And he was just like,
out and walks away.
He just looks freaked out and walks away, which is pretty great.
Oh my God, it's so awkward.
It's a goddamn nightmare.
And then I think she's like, I need to quit or something.
I was alone in my apartment and I just screamed out loud.
Yeah, I screamed too. I was watching with Allegra though. And we were both like, no.
Yeah, no, I scared the dog. Like it was bad.
But then we see the end product of their video, which has a keyboard cat in it, and I am here for the keyboard cat.
Absolutely here for the keyboard cat.
And I was like, whose cat is that? And it's like, oh, it's Sav's cat. And did they win the thing?
I think they did.
I don't remember. And he's like, oh, I'm signed up to like make a video for someone else. And they're like, oh, like another music video? And he's like, no, like a cat video. And I couldn't tell if he was joking or not, but I legit hope he's like just makes cat videos now.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. You'll get more views on cat videos than like, dumb High School Music videos anyway.
It's true.
So. And then we find out that Holly J is handling this situation from now on.
Because Holly J is handling all situations. And also, can I just say, Holly J, like, Holly J is kind of the new Paige.
I was going to say that. I'm like, she's, like, ushering her into womanhood.
Yes,
like
I wrote literally the same thing. I was like, HJ is the new Paige, shepherding the youth.
Yes. And so they're, like, on the set, and Claire's like, I need to quit. And she's like, no, it's fine. Like, what you were writing was really good. And she's like, you don't think I'm a pervert? She's like, it's called puberty. And I was like, yes, thank you. And she's cool with it. And she's like, just don't kiss my boyfriend anymore because that's really weird. But you should keep writing and you shouldn't quit the play. And then Declan walks in and is like, we good? We good here?
Pretty much. She's like, have you guys had your girl talk? I cannot handle this.
And she's like, I'm so sorry. Can we just pretend that this never happened? And he's like, what happened? And then it's like, oh, we're all cool now. And then I think we get like a fake out at the end where she's a vampire again. And then
and then we get vampire Claire again. And then it's over.
It was so weird.
It was super weird.
Oh my God, this episode was bananas.
Oh, it was crazy. But we have a YouTube comment, dude.
Yup.
Okay. So this is from Averiano 1 year ago. And it just says, she really kissed that boy neck. Yes. Yep. Yes, she did.
So bad. I don't know why she did that. All right. Spirit Squad captain.
Holly J.
And maybe a little bit of Allie, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them.
Sure. Ship. Holly J and Declan?
Holly J and Declan forever.
Moral. It's okay to think about sex, but don't cross other people's boundaries.
Yeah.
When going through sexual feelings.
Don't kiss don't kiss a near stranger's neck when they're not paying attention. Do not do this.
Anyway, don't kiss a stranger. Don't
kiss someone when they're not paying attention. Like, just
don't force a kiss on anybody.
No. Don't just like kiss someone's neck. What are you doing?
Claire.
Why? Ugh.
All right, grapevine.
So we have 2 tweets. We have one from El Guapissimo at Real Men Play something. I don't know. It gets cut off. But they ask, are y'all going to cover Degrassi of the Dead as well next year, dude?
Sure.
A minute. Sean can come on again.
He has to.
Like we need him to. And then we have one from Danielle at DannyLeo7. Are y'all going to go back and do more minis? Well, the Degrassi Halloween one, Curse of Degrassi, was a series of minis. But I think just like whenever... Probably. I mean, we have so many like big 2-parters, like an entire season of them. We're probably going to want to take a break at some point and do some minis.
Yeah. It'll be... Yeah. Eventually we'll do it. But we also have a review from Jared21 You Stupid. And it's another straight boy review. He said, lol, I think I'm your 4th straight male listener. # we exist. But his review is titled Get It Together, Trish, in all caps.
Which made me so happy, by the way.
Actually, I kind of want to just read the whole thing because it's very nice. So it says, stumbled upon these girls while looking for my fix of Degrassi entertainment during this past summer after I binged through the latest season of Next Class, and having you 2 girls recap old episodes of Degrassi has filled a void in my Degrassi-loving heart. As a straight college-aged guy, lol, I think I'm your 4th straight male listener, # we exist, it's hard to find people as obsessed with this Canadian after-school special as I am, and this podcast makes me feel like I finally have someone to watch Degrassi with and experience the roller coaster of emotions I feel when watching my ships come true, only to fall apart before my eyes, or when there are really good friendship moments that make me almost cry. Spinner Jimmy is my ultimate friendship. Overall, best Degrassi podcast out there by a long shot. I feel weird reading this part.
It's very sweet. Thank you.
Hope this gets read during the weirdest episode of Degrassi ever, in my opinion. The one where Clare writes sexy Twilight, not Twilight fanfic about Declan. Hey, we're doing it.
We're doing it. It's happening to us.
I was originally going to ask to be shipped with Mia, but in honor of this poor girl, please ship me with Trish and like maybe have her get it together? Well, I don't know. Thank you. Thanks for all that you do. Bye, queens.
That made me happy.
Thank you very much.
Trish does need to get it together.
She fucking needs to get it together.
Get it together, Trish.
God.
Fuck.
All right. Do you want to do it?
I don't care.
Okay.
All right, Jared, you're going to help Trish get it together. I just ate a Reese's. I am ready to go. Okay. So
really lubricates the vocal cords.
Yeah. I don't feel really like I can't talk words at all. Doing great. Gross. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so you are going to the Dot and you're like walking down the street, whatever, and there's a girl sitting outside the Dot on this bench and she's like crying her eyes out, just sobbing, and you're like, okay. And you go inside the Dot because fuck that. And you get a coffee and she's still sitting out there and she stopped crying, but she just like looks sad. And you're like, okay. So you get like a hot chocolate for her. And then you go outside of the Dot and you sit down next to her because you're like, she's cute. And also she might need a friend. She's kind of a mess. And you're like, hey, are you okay? I'm Jared. I got you this hot chocolate. I don't know if that's what you're into, but I didn't want to assume you drink coffee, and I didn't want to assume that you're like a tea person either, because those people can be kind of like snobby and weird and are sometimes vegan, and it's a whole thing. And then she laughed, and you were like, oh, she has a pretty smile, and she says, hi, I'm Trish, and you're kind of charming, and she's kind of charming, even though she's kind of a disaster. And you're like, why are you sad? And she's like, oh, this guy Declan, blah, blah, blah. But he kind of sucks. I don't even know why I'm like this. And you're like, hey, let's talk about it, you know, whatever. And you guys talk about it. And you're not like her therapist, but you're like her friend. And you help her get through this. And over time you realize, oh, I'm maybe in love with Trish. And she realizes, oh, I'm definitely in love with Jared, because Trish has no chill no matter how much she gets it together. She still is like 0 to 100 in a second. And then, like, you guys are, like, in love, and it's very sweet. And that's it.
And Trish got it together.
I don't know a lot about Trish, so I can't really do a lot with this.
That's fine. I thought it was perfect.
It's all fictional, guys.
It's like the two things we knew about her, that she and Declan used to have a thing, and that she's 0 to 100.
Real quick.
All right. Well, thank everybody for contributing to our Grapevine segment. And if you want to be featured on a future one, you can tweet at us at DeGrassiPod. We're on Instagram at DeGrassiPod. You can email us at whateverittakespodcast@gmail.com. We're on Tumblr, whateverittakespodcast.tumblr.com. You can listen to us wherever, but if you're on Apple Podcasts, if you could rate, review, and subscribe, that'd be super cool. And if you leave a review, you too will get your own Degrassi-inspired fan fiction made up for you on the show. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at HollandDetacular.
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at KelSucks with a Z at the end. And Holland, what are you going to recommend?
Season 2 of Stranger Things just came out, and it's amazing. Or sorry, Stranger Things 2. Whatever. It's amazing. Watch it. Do it.
I plan to do that tomorrow. That's my entire plan. I'm going to recommend Mindhunter, which is amazing. Oh, yeah.
We started watching that. Like, I've watched the first 3 episodes.
I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. Mindhunter on Netflix. Do it.
One thing is that I hate the girlfriend. She's terrible at acting.
Yeah.
She has no emotion.
Don't care for her at all.
Her and Jonathan Groff have no chemistry at all.
None. I'm like not invested at all.
I don't care about that stuff. I just care about the serial killer stuff.
Exactly. The whole time we were watching it, I was just like, I don't care about this. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. I just want to get to the murder.
I don't want to watch them have sex. I just want to go back to Ed Kemper, please.
I just want to go back to Ed Kemper, please, which is like, I mean, I'm not surprised it's a sentence that I'm saying, but also like, that's a sentence I'm saying.
Yeah. But it's good.
It's great. Watch it.
Finish it, but yeah. All right. So that's all that we have for today. Thank you, as always, to Jay for our wonderful theme song. And thank all of you for listening. Goodbye, Panthers.
Happy Halloween. Bye, Panthers.
Bye.